benediction of immortality. I cannot give you immortality, because I too must die. Only Lord Vishnu is immortal. Then grant me that I will not be killed inside a house or outside it. Grant me that I will not be killed by day or night, on the ground or in the sky, by man, beast, demigod, demon, weapons, or any living entity. I grant these benedictions, so be it.
After obtaining boons from Brahma, Hiranyakashipu became almost invincible to men and demigods as he conquered the universe. While he was performing penances, the demigods attacked his kingdom. King Indra was about to kidnap Hiranyakashipu's pregnant wife, Kayadu, to kill her unborn child. Narada Muni took Kayadu to his ashram for her to hear the glories of Lord Vishnu. Kayadu's child also received this knowledge. In due course of time, a son was born to Kayadu who was named Prahlad. Narada Muni returned both of them to Hiranyakashipu. As Prahlad reached school age, he was sent to the Asura school.
All right, children. Let's begin class by glorifying Bhagavan Hiranyakashipu.
Bhagavan Hiranyakashipu ki jai! Bhagavan Hiranyakashipu ki jai! Bhagavan Hiranyakashipu ki jai!
Oh, excellent. Got a beat very nice. Prahlad, you too.
All glory to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Vishnu.
Oh, Prahlad, don't say that name. Let us start the lesson. Now, I am going to teach you politics, economics, and sense gratification. When you become part of the government or king, only be friends with those who will be of use to you. The ones that show great show of friendship are the same ones who stab you in the back.
We are all parts and parcels of Lord Vishnu. Why should we see others as friends or enemies? Persons who always think in terms of enemy and friend are unable to certainly supersole than themselves. Not to speak of them, even such exalted persons as it is Lord Brahma, who are fully conversant with the Vedic literature, are sometimes bewildered in following the principles of devotional service.
Oh dear, Sir Prahlad, kindly do not speak lies, just reply with the truth. These boys here are not like you, for they do not speak in a deviant way. Where have you learnt this?
Dear teacher, a design attracted by magnet stone moves automatically toward the magnet's by consciousness. Having been changed by his will, is attracted by Lord Vishnu, who carries a disc in his hand. Thus, I have no independence.
Prahlad, no. Your father is the greatest, most powerful personality within the three worlds, and here you are, glorifying the enemy. It is not suitable to say such things. I am going to leave the room now. You boys get up to mischief, you'll be in great trouble.
Prahlad, it's playtime!
Dear friends, the human form of life affords one a chance to return home, back to Godhead. Therefore, every living entity, especially in the human form of life, must engage in devotional service to the lotus feet of Lord Vishnu. This devotional service is natural because Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is most beloved, the master of the soul, and the well-wisher of all other living beings. Give up your demoniac nature and act without enmity or duality. Show mercy to all living entities by enlightening them in devotional service, thus becoming their well-wishers.
How do we do that, Prahlad?
Through hearing, chanting, remembering, praying, and performing unalloyed devotional service to our Supreme Father. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
We don't know, Prahlad.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Hey! What is going on here? I left the room for just 1 minute and all you young boys started causing havoc by chanting the enemy's name. Prahlad, this is your doing, is it not? You are damaging the name and fame of the demons with your nonsense talk. Tell me, who is the maintainer of this entire creation?
Sri Keshava.
No!
Sri Chakradhara.
No!
Sri Rishikesha.
No! He is our enemy. My enemy, your enemy, the entire world's enemy. All of us are assured us we do not chant the name of the enemy. I've had enough of this nonsense.
Where is my beloved son? I wish to see him at once.
Dear father, you wish to see me?
My dear son, you have heard many things from your teachers. Now please repeat to me whatever you think is the best of that knowledge.
Hearing and chanting about the transcendental holy name, form, qualities, paraphernalia and pastimes of Lord Vishnu, remembering them, serving the lotus feet of the Lord, offering the Lord respectful worship of 16 types of paraphernalia, offering prayers to the Lord, becoming his servant, considering the Lord one's best friend, and surrendering everything unto him, serving him with the body, mind and words. These 9 processes are accepted as pure devotional service. One who has dedicated his life to the service of the Lord through these 9 methods should be understood to be the most learned person, for he has acquired complete knowledge.
Sean!
Oh yes, Bhagavan? Oh Bhagavan, please have some mercy. Oh unqualified, most heinous son of a Brahmana! You have disobeyed my order and taken shelter of my enemies. You have taught this poor boy about devotional service. What is this nonsense? Oh no, Bhagavan, I mean, listen, I really don't know he's learned all of this. Lord, you rascal, most fallen of our family, if you have not received this education from your teachers, then where have you gotten it? Shant, take this boy back and teach him to be a proper demon. If not, I shall kill you personally.
The Lord's teachers chastised and threatened him in various ways. He began teaching them about the paths of religion, economic development, and sense gratification. This is the way they educated him. When they thought that he was sufficiently educated, they presented him before his father. When Hiranyakashipu saw that his child had fallen at his feet and was offering obeisances, as an affectionate father, he immediately began showering blessings upon the child and embraced him with both arms. A father naturally feels happy to embrace his son, and Hiranyakashipu became very happy in this way. Once again, however, Prahlad Maharaj spoke the glories of the Supreme Lord. Becoming angry, Hiranyakashipu called for his demon servants and said,
Oh demons! Take this boy away from me. He deserves to be killed. Kill him as soon as possible. Just as uncontrolled senses are the enemies of all yogis engaged in advancing in spiritual life. This Prahlad, who appears to be a friend, is an enemy because I cannot control him. Therefore, this enemy must be killed by all means.
The servants of Hiranyakashipu first began striking the tender body of Prahlad Maharaj with their weapons. However, Prahlad sat meditating on the Supreme Lord. Next, they threw him among huge, fearful snakes. They employed destructive spells. They hurled him from the top of a hill. Administered poison. Starved him. Exposed him to severe cold, winds, fire, water. Boiled him in oil. Threw heavy stones to crush him. The attempts of the demons had no tangible effects upon Prahlad Maharaj, because he was a devotee undisturbed by material conditions and fully engaged in meditating upon and serving the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is unchangeable, who cannot be realized by the material senses, and who is the soul of the entire universe. When Hiranyakashipu found that he could not in any way harm Prahlad, who was completely sinless, he was in great anxiety about what to do next.
Maharaj ki jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki jai.
I devised many means of killing him, but despite all my endeavors, he could not be killed. Indeed, he saved himself by his own powers without being affected in the least by these treacherous and abominable actions. I can see that this boy's strength is unlimited, for he has not feared any of my punishments. He appears immortal. Therefore, because of my enmity towards him, I may die. Gods, what news do you have? Is he dead?
My lord, we tried every method of killing Prahlad, but nothing hurts him. He's completely fearless.
What do you mean? Bring that boy to me! I'll kill him myself! Go! Get him! Oh, most impudent, most unintelligent disruptor of the family! Oh, lowest of mankind! You have violated my power to rule you, and therefore you are an obstinate fool. Today, I shall send you to the place of Yamraj. You know that when I am angry, all the planets of the three worlds tremble, along with their chief rulers. By whose power has a rascal like you become so impudent that you appear fearless and overstep my power to rule you?
My dear king, the source of my strength, of which you're asking, is also the source of yours. Indeed, the original source of all kinds of strength is one. He's not only your strength or mine, but the only strength for everyone. Without him, no one can get any strength, whether moving or not moving, superior or inferior. Everyone, including Lord Brahma, is controlled by the strength of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. My dear father, please give up your demoniac mentality. Do not discriminate in your hearts between enemies and friends. Make your mind equipoised toward everyone, except for the uncontrolled and misguided mind. There is no enemy within this world. When one sees everyone on the platform of equality, one then comes to the position of worshipping the Lord perfectly. In former times, there were many fools like you who did not conquer the 6 enemies that steal away the wealth of the body. These fools were very proud, thinking, I have conquered all enemies in all 10 directions. But if a person is victorious over the 6 enemies and is equipoised toward all living entities, for him there are no enemies. Enemies are merely imagined by one in ignorance.
You rascal! You are trying to minimize my value as if you were better than me at controlling the senses. This is over-intelligent. I can therefore understand that you desire to die at my hands, but this kind of nonsensical talk is indulged in by those who wish to die. Today, I will kill you myself! Oh, unfortunate one! You have always spoken of a God that is greater than me. Let me see how your God saves you! Where is he? Is he in the walls? Is he in the pillar?
Yes, he's everywhere.
If there is any supreme controller other than me, let him save you! I will sever your head from your body. Why doesn't he show himself to me? I want to see him. Where is he?
Being obsessed with anger, Hiranyakashipu, who was very great in bodily strength, thus chastised his exalted devotee son Prahlad with harsh words, cursing him again and again.
You rascal!
Hiranyakashipu took up his sword and with great anger struck his fist against the column. Then from within the pillar came a fearful sound which appeared to crack the covering of the universe. Hiranyakashipu looked all around to find the source of the sound, that wonderful form of the Lord, which could not be ascertained to be either a man or a lion, emerged. In amazement, Hiranyakashipu wondered,
What is this creature that is half man and half lion?
Hiranyakashipu studied the form of the Lord, trying to decide who the form of Nrisimha standing before him was. The Lord's form was extremely fearsome because of his angry eyes, which resembled molten gold. Hiranyakashipu said,
Lord Vishnu, who possesses great mystic power, has made this plan to kill me. But what is the use of such an attempt? Who can fight with me?
after taking a rest from the fight, he took up his sword and again attacked the Lord with great force. Lord Nrisimha threw him aside and turned toward the demon soldiers. These soldiers had come to fight with him with raised weapons. But Lord Nrisimha killed all of them, merely with the ends of his nails. Manifesting a full effulgence and a fearsome countenance, Lord Nrisimha, being very angry and finding no contestant to face his power and opulence, then sat down in the assembly hall on the excellent throne of the king. Because of fear and obedience, no one could come forward to serve the Lord directly. The assembled demigods and celestials offered their prayers.
My dear Lord, all glory is to you. The end of the millennium is the time for your anger. Now that this insignificant demon, Hiranyakashipu, has been killed, O my Lord, who is naturally affectionate to his devotees, kindly protect your son, Prahlad Maharaj, who is standing nearby as your fully surrendered devotee. O Lord, we offer our respectful obeisances to you. O Supreme Lord, you are our deliverer and protector. Our shares of sacrifices, which are actually yours, have been recovered from the demon by you. Yet, O Lord, for those who always engage in your service, which is more exalted than liberation, all material opulence is insignificant. My dear son Prahlad, Lord Nrisimha is extremely angry at your demoniac father. Please go forward and appease the Lord.
O Lord, how was I able to attain this rarest position of pure devotional service unto you? O my Lord, because I was born in a family full of the hellish material qualities of passion and ignorance, what is my position? And what is to be said of your causeless mercy, which was never offered even to Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, or the goddess of fortune Lakshmi? You never put your lotus hand upon their heads, but you have put it upon mine. My Lord, O unlimited reservoir of transcendental qualities, you have killed my father Hiranyakashipu and saved me from the sword. He had said very angrily, if there is any supreme controller other than me, let him save you. I shall now sever your head from your body. Therefore, I think that both in saving me and in killing him, you have acted just to prove true words of your devotee. There is no other cause.
My dear Prahlad, most gentle one, best of the family of Asuras, all good fortune unto you. You were past life Prahlad, you were the unworthy son of a Brahmana. But by observing a fast on my appearance day, you attained pure devotional service unto me. To anyone who observes this fast, I grant eternal bliss and liberation. Prahlad, you have remained firm in your devotion, and I will reward you with any benediction you like.
Dear Lord, I see that there are many saintly people, but they are only interested in their own liberation. As for me, however, I don't wish to be delivered, leaving aside all the poor fools and rascals. I know that without Krishna consciousness, one cannot be happy. I wish to bring everyone back to you.
My dear son, I am very much pleased with you. I will give you the benediction of ruling the world while performing devotional service. In this way, you will deliver everyone.
And so Lord Nrisimha appeared and vanquished Hiranyakashipu, the demon who had terrorized everyone for so long. And so devotees all over the world celebrate Lord Nrisimha's appearance on the day known as Nrisimha Caturdasi.